I like this. I'm like, yo, where my phone there?
Where the fuck is my phone, yo? I don't know where
Oh,
my
okay, right
phone.
here.
All right, we're official, and we are full screen.
Yes, full
Ah,
screen. That's right. That's right. That's
don't
right.
forget the full screen, man.
That's
Can't
right.
forget.
That's right.
We can't let anybody get into our.
Well, well, well. Good morning, sir.
Morning, yo. How's it going? Happy
Into our
Tuesday.
square. Is that what it is?
Yeah, sure. Cool.
Can't let nobody get into our square.
Fuck
Good,
that.
good Tuesday morning. Today is June 21st.
Oh wow, man. June's flying.
June
Fuck,
is
year's
rolling,
flying.
bro.
Year's flying.
June is rolling.
So they say life, was it? Time stands still for no man or some shit like that? Something.
I thought it was funny how time flies when you're having fun.
Oh, well, is that why time is flying for you? Is that why it's already June?
I mean, I guess when I look at the broader picture, when I step back and take a full broad scope view of life right now, it's fun.
Right?
If I look at it in sections and increments, I'll be like, life sucks. But then when I step back and this life is pretty good, man.
I mean, I think people don't do enough of that, right? People worry about that 5 minutes of their day that was shitty, right? And don't take a step back and be like, all right, well, there was, I don't know how many minutes are in a day nowadays. I used to know this when I was younger, but whatever. There's that many minutes in the whole entire day. So how many of those other ones were fucking good? Or just normal, right? You got to, I was telling somebody the other day, you got to enjoy the normal a little bit. Like life is, like, you can make or break your life on the mundane parts of your life.
Absolutely.
Because you're either, people sit there and oh, this is boring and this is what and this is this, and I'm like, well, all right, well, I'm sitting here in my home, right, on the internet, on my computer, talking to my friend here, right, and to some people that's, oh my god, that's not enough, right? It doesn't always have to be enough, but it should be enough most of the time, I think. So you got to appreciate the small things.
Some people do sit there and dwell on the parts of the parts of their life that they aren't fond of, and then just use that to paint a broad stroke on their entire life.
Yeah.
When in actuality, there's a whole lot that's probably happened that's enjoyable, appreciative, fun, but just because that little one thing happened,
that's what's up. That's it for them, right?
And that's how it went for you.
Yeah, and that's how people ruin. It's comparison, right? And comparison is the killer of happiness. That was in a movie when I watched one day. All right. Well, I forget the name of the movie right now. We pop that up later.
No, I'm laughing because you reference a quote, a strong quote from a movie. I think where did I see that? I know I've heard that comparison is a killer of happiness.
It's like
and that's absolutely that's for sure true.
Like, right? Every time I think of the movie, it's Harry and the Hendersons is the first thing I think of, and I know it's not Harry and the Hendersons, but it's Harry and something about happiness.
No, that's true, because even to reference the book that we're reading, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, there's the I don't know if I mentioned this before, but the rock and roll artist who got kicked out of his group, right, and he went on to go start his own group and saying, like, I need my group to be as big or better than whatever that group could have grown to be, and he grew to be a massive successful group. Like, he grew his group to be Megadeth, which was a massively successful, right? And by comparison, he was a miserable man, because even though his group was a like Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, like, established group, like, sold multi-million, 25 millions of records all across the world, 75 million. The group that he got kicked out of was what was their name again?
Was it the Beatles, Rolling Stones, something like that? Something like that.
So there's Megadeth and anyways, but their group was bigger. Their group like sold 175 million, right? but he's comparing himself to that and being miserable.
Yeah.
Not putting into perspective, like, bro, like I'm a massive superstar. Like the world admires me, but he doesn't care about that because he's not as big as the group that he's comparing himself to.
Yeah. And
And
that's
then to
just,
go back to what you say, comparison is the killer of happiness.
yeah. Yeah. See, I like from the book, I'm trying to find the one. Here it is. The true measurement of self-worth is not how a person feels about their positive experience, but rather how they feel about their negative experiences.
Louder for the people in the back. Say that again.
The true measurement of
Hold on a
self-worth.
second. Sorry. Hold on a second.
Yes.
I don't
Yes.
think you're on your microphone.
Hang on. Hang on. Is this thing on?
I don't think you're on your microphone because I'm not getting that Bennett voice.
Hang on. Let me double check this. Camera. Oh, wow. Oh,
Here we go.
What about now?
Okay, this is the guy I know.
Hello, everybody. I'm sorry.
All
We're going
right.
to start this one over. We got to start the show over. All right. Here we go now.
Oh man. I can't.
Okay.
You're getting me
Whoa.
hot now, bro. This is the voice I'm used to.
We got to sound check a little bit harder in the morning. So I don't know. That was straight AirPods. All right. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
The true measurement of self-worth is not how a person feels about their positive experiences, but rather how they feel about their negative experiences. This is an excerpt from The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck.
Mm-hmm. So not how they feel about their positive experiences, but how they feel about their negative experiences.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're able to find that. That's dope. That's
So I did it on audiobook, yo. So it was good that I did it on audiobook. So
okay. And you highlight some good stuff. All right.
Clip.
Okay.
Clip. So no, this book is wicked. This book, probably one of the more recent profound things that I've read, I guess, because I know we're reading it in our book club now.
Mm-hmm.
But of course I read it before. And that's why I offered it to the club, because it was just a big change in, it's a little bit of less of like, as much as the title is braggadocious a little bit, it's not as much as like, go fuck yourself. It's just learning, like, you fuck off, get away from me, fuck off, I don't give a fuck about you. Less of that and just more about what you need to focus on for yourself. Right. Well, that's what I got of it.
No, for sure. There's that strong point inside the book where he just says, like, it's not really about, or he didn't say it's not really about not giving a fuck, but what are you willing to suffer for?
Yeah. What's important?
What is it in your life that you are willing to give a fuck about? You know what I mean? Not about not giving a fuck, but what's so important to you? What is it in your life that you're trying to achieve so much that is what you're willing to suffer for?
Yeah, you got to be like Granny and her change purse guy. You got to be like, here's one fuck. Here's another fuck. And like, that's how I pick my fucks throughout the day. Now, I know, and some people, because it's a little bit maybe different from me, take it as like, and it's just like, no, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna keep this in my purse. I'm gonna keep this in my change purse, yo. Right? And I think some people can't understand that part of the energy. This is a commercial for Couture Life merchandise. At couturelife.ca/shop, you can get your Couture Life coffee mug. So check it out. www.couturelife.ca.
That was clever. That was slick.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm the segue guy. Remember? Right. I'm looking at some of these notes. I've been reading a little bit from the beginning again, but I'm further along in my notes here. See, this is it.
What do you got there?
What you just said. The point is, we are always choosing, whether we recognize it or not. Always. It comes back to how, in reality, there is no such thing as not giving a single fuck. It's impossible. We must all give a fuck about something. To not give a fuck about anything is still to give a fuck about something. That was a good one. Like, to not give a fuck, you have to give a fuck, right? To not give a fuck about anything is still to give a fuck about something. The real question is, what are we choosing to give a fuck about? What values are we choosing to base our actions on? What
Right.
metrics are we choosing to use to measure our life? Are those good choices, good values, and good metrics? This book's lit, yo. Litty.
Mhm. It's a
Litty.
good book.
Subtle
It's a
Art
good
of
book,
Not
and it
Giving a
stimulates
Fuck.
some really profound conversations in the book club quite recently.
Yeah, man, I'm pissed I missed it. I was camping this weekend. Took some time for myself. And I actually had no reception.
Mm.
Like it was like I couldn't find nothing for nothing that I was trying. I couldn't get a fucking weather update. Yo, it was a disaster. But
I couldn't. I unfortunately missed this this book club as well, but I got a slight little briefing. My unfortunate situation that I encountered this weekend or Sunday.
please hold. First of all, fuck everybody who gets up on people's shit. Like, you shouldn't get in, and we're gonna tell you. He's gonna tell you a story in a second. But my segue is fuck everybody who gets on people's steal shit and valuables and things like that. Like, honestly, like, take money almost, guy. Sorry, carry on. I'm hurt. I'm hurting now. Now I'm angry.
You said take money.
Take money.
Take money.
I never understood that, because I know you're about to get into your story. But it happened to my dad one time. He lost his wallet way back in the day. And then somebody brought back his shit. And he just gave him all the money. And the guy was like, "No, I don't want your money." And the guy's like, my dad was like, "Just take the money. You brought back my whatever, birth certificate, my driver's license, my this card, my that card. Here." And like, it wasn't a lot of money. It wasn't like whatever. It was just take the money.
Because you could have just had it.
Right? Everything else is a big fucking hassle. Anyway, sorry, I'm ruining your story. What happened?
No, I mean, I wasn't even going to get into much of the story. You know, I mean, we have a whole night ahead of us.
Fuck that, man. I'm just angry, man. Fuckers. Okay, I'm good.
And you want to know, like how I am is this happens to me, and I'm thinking, what could this person have been going through?
Right.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, are they strung out on drugs? Are they young, like misled children? Or are they just like, is it? I'm here trying to ration. I'm not even thinking about what's happening to me. I'm just thinking about what could have been happening to them. Like, what is it that's causing them to do this?
Mm-hmm.
They break into my store and come on, like there's like, you can, like, my store is like, there's no curtains.
Wide open, yeah.
You can see ain't shit in here. Like, you could just
Yeah.
you could sit there and see that there ain't nothing in here,
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess they found something. They found something. They, like, they came in, they ransacked through all my my drawers and pulled stuff out and broke stuff, and as they searched, and then couldn't find nothing, and they just left with all my bobbleheads, man, all my collector memorabilia.
See, take your money, right?
I'd rather them take my money for sure.
Because I remember the first thing I said to you was like, "What about your clippers, guy?" You're like, "I got clippers in my car. I got clippers in my glove box. I got clippers in my in my closet. I got clippers everywhere. I got clippers in my pocket." I'm like, "See, well, yeah, that makes sense, I guess, right?"
Mhm.
Right. All
Yeah,
right.
clippers would be the least,
Right, because I'm sitting there going, "Oh man, you're a barber. You must have some expensive clippers." But yeah, you probably got like 25 expensive clippers, whatever, or just clippers that'll do the thing,
Right,
do the
right,
damn thing. Nobody would skip a beat on that.
right. Yeah, it's unfortunate though, but yeah, man, it's kind of just the way I looked at it, and I mean, it was Father's Day, so I'm waking up, I'm just thinking, this is a sucky way to spend Father's Day, but then I'm like, it might have been the best way to spend Father's Day, because I was actually there with my son, like him helping me
Go
put
through
stuff
that.
together, helping me fix stuff, and I'm just looking at him and just looking how like big he is, because I'm here just watching him now just feeling proud, like, like I'm able to have someone,
Mm.
like assist me, and he's growing.
Mhm.
And so those are the things I'm paying attention to as this day is going on, And then, then all my friends are like, yo, you need any help? You need any help? And I'm like, nah, we got it, like
Yeah.
we're good. We got it. It's not that big a deal. And then P-Man came through and helped me put up the board on the door.
Mm.
And then, yeah, it was all right. I mean, it was,
It was the best that you can make because
yeah.
it's people expect you to have a certain reaction, I guess, too, right? Like you're supposed to be angry and throwing shit and fucking screaming at the popo and this stuff, and you take it as it's almost a situation where there was some growth in the situation, as it seems, with between you and Trips, and then just knowing that people were around and supportive, you take different things out of it where
Mhm.
Somebody else goes through that whole day screaming and yelling, worrying about the things that they lost and all that, and they're still at home and there's no progress on the store, or the window still busts, or then it starts raining at night, then it's all fucking worse or some shit. You know what I mean? Like at some point you just got to keep on going with what you got to do, or just take the situation as it is and then just kind of move through it, because everybody has this expectation of how you should be or how you should react, or it's just always, it's more a projection of how they would react, right?
Mhm.
Like I said, I thought you'd be upset that you lost your Clippers. That's my my thing. No, that's not like the last thing on your head. It seemed like you didn't even mention the Clippers to me after that whole conversation, right? So all I hear about is fucking Pascal. So if anybody's in the chat and they have like Kijiji, is there still an eBay? Right?
Mhm.
Maybe if you see the one Pascal Siakam bobblehead on
The
sale
one.
this anytime soon, you buy it, you do a drop off, and you get there, and then I'll come with a flying forearm.
And I'll come off the roof turnbuckle.
Yeah, and we'll just wreck some people out. So look out for the Pascal bobblehead, the exclusive Toronto Pascal bobblehead.
The exclusive Toronto championship Pascal.
Yeah, I meant the exclusive one in Toronto. But
oh my gosh, you're a hater, bro. It's probably you, bro. It's probably you. I'm going camping. They'll never catch me.
Never. Pascal's buried in the woods, yo.
Plot twist.
Oh, it's always the ones closest to you.
Yeah.
Man. Oh, that would be a disaster.
It'd be your own. Sometimes it just be your own people's.
Fuckers.
But you wrote that. You wrote the your blog. When did you write that? Was it today?
I've been writing that for like fucking 2 weeks, yo. Maybe longer, like 2 months. I've been writing. It's actually 2 blogs that I put together. So
it's good. It's good, and it's actually uncanny.
Uncanny.
Mm-hmm.
It's a different word.
Uncanny like X-Men. You know why it's uncanny? Is because at the bottom of the Instagram story, it gets into the Truman Show, right? Mm-hmm. So this past week, since we've been speaking to Priscilla, we asked her what her favorite movie is. Do you remember what she said her favorite movie is?
No, you know how my memory works.
The Count of Monte Cristo.
Oh, right. Good.
Right. So since that day, I've been, every time I'm cutting somebody's hair, I'm asking them what their favorite movie is, right? And I'm getting a whole bunch of different, random answers. I'm like, wow, okay. So, I'm just saying uncanny because I'm going to bring you back to the Priscilla question. The next day, I cut somebody's hair, right? And I said, "What's your favorite movie?" They said Shawshank Redemption. In the past week or so, Shawshank Redemption has come up 3 times, right?
Shawshank's dope.
Shawshank Redemption. So the last guy that said Shawshank Redemption, he's like, "Yo, that's like my favorite movie." I remember, man, back in the days when I used to date girls,
And I used to shank them.
He's like, I used to say, watch Shawshank Redemption. And if they tell me they don't like it, I don't date them.
Oh wow, that's
Right?
true. That's how I feel about some people right now. You better like Star Wars woman. Anyways,
He's like, if they watch Shawshank Redemption and say they don't like it, we're not dating.
Mm.
So when he left the shop, now I, got my Fire Stick, put on my my app, and put on Shawshank Redemption, and I started watching it.
Mm.
And it got to a part now where I don't know if you remember the movie, but Andy,
Mm-hmm.
he now gets a job working in the library because
Yep.
right, because he ended up doing taxes for all the officers and all the other jails, and then now they shift him into the library. So now that he's in the library, he puts out a request to the city, or to the to the city for new books, because they've been having like the same like 20 books for the past 50 years.
Yeah.
He wants to beef up the library.
Mhm.
So his request has been denied for like 6 years, 7 years, right? So then he keeps on every year. He just keeps on sending a request. Then they finally say, all right, and they send him off a gang of books, boxes and boxes of books, and they say, all right, here's your books. Shut the fuck up. Don't bother me no more. Don't send no more letters, right?
Yeah.
So as he's like filing away the books, one book that stands out to him in this movie opens it up, and he's like you can see in the picture in the movie, like he has this big smile on his face as he's reading the book. Like he opens up and reads it. Count of Monte Cristo.
Mm.
So yesterday Priscilla says her favorite movie is Count of Monte Cristo. I put on this guy's favorite movie, which is Shawshank Redemption. And in the movie, the guy's favorite book is Count of Monte Cristo.
Is it like a retrograde or something like that right now? Is there a retrograde going on? Some shit.
So we'll see if the retrograde's going on. So
All right,
I'm like, shit, look at that. Look at the way that things work. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's lottery. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna show you some more lottery.
Mm-mm.
So I asked this kid on Saturday, what's your favorite movie? I say kid, but he's probably like 20, 21.
It's a kid, man. It's a kid, yo.
Right? I say, what's your favorite movie? He says, Truman Show.
Mm.
I said, how old are you? Right?
Yeah.
I said, how old are you? I'm 21, whatever,
Whatever. Yeah.
So I'm like, what do you know about this?
Mm.
Anyways, we didn't even get into it. But as he left,
There it is. Yeah.
got my thing, put on Truman Show.
Mm.
And I watched the Truman Show. And I just started getting all these parallels between just life and perspective and limiting beliefs and all these things. You know what I mean? Like I'm just applying this movie to like just the way that life is operating right now. You know what I'm saying? And then this morning, you write your blog, or I read your blog this morning,
Mm.
and you reference the Truman Show.
It's like magic.
It is like magic, bro.
It's like magic. Yeah. Yeah. That's how the world works, man. Oh shit. Hang on. I hear my boy. Hi.
Well, for anybody who has joined us this morning inside Pizza in the Break Room, cold pizza, I hope you got yourself a slice. Oh, look at doggy. Kingston.
Go lie down a little bit.
Yeah, hope you had yourself a good weekend, and I hope we see you guys tonight inside the hot pizza. No, it's not even hot pizza. It's just the Pizza in the Break Room edition. Regular old episode.
We got too
49.
many shows. How do we got too many shows all of a sudden to remember, guy? You're juggling shows now. That's crazy.
Mhm.
That's nuts.
But yeah, it was pretty wild when I saw the Truman Show reference this morning, and that's a good show. And even just to kind of frame it around the things that you were speaking about in your blog, it's pretty dope. Truman's wife in that show, is Marty Bird. I mean, not Marty, Wendy Bird.
Oh right, isn't it?
It's Wendy Bird, yeah.
Oh shit. Damn, I didn't even put that together.
It's Wendy Bird, and I'm like, I don't like Wendy Bird now. I never liked Wendy Bird then.
Oh, that's funny. No, I've been working on that one for a little bit. last one I posted was like a year ago. I was noticing before that too. So
Mm.
I go in bunches. So maybe this is a little run that started, but sometimes I start and I get like a good paragraph or two, and then it's just like I can't, and then I don't want to force it anymore. So this is where I had written one, and then I went back to it to try to finish it, and then I couldn't, so I started a new one. And then this is like paragraph 1 of this one, paragraph 2 of this one, paragraph 3 of this one, paragraph 4 of that one.
But it all meshed.
It all meshed up or whatever. So I was like, all right, cool. So I switched that up. Got some motivation for it the other day. So a friend was like, just post it. And I was like, all right. So I posted it. I told him it was done like a few days ago. And yeah,
I have a friend who writes, right? He wrote a book, and this is years ago now. I don't even know if he's published it, but he wrote a book and he gave me the rough copy of it to read. And it was an amazing read to me, you know? He was actually someone that I used to produce music for and help him like write his lyrics. But he has such an amazing mind, the way he thinks, so abstract. So he wrote this book, and it's amazing. And the thing with him is that he keeps on having people proofread it and proofread it and proofread it. I'm like, bro, just go get the shit published, bro.
yeah,
Nah, it's not ready yet. It's not ready yet. It's not ready yet. It's not ready yet. Because I think some people have their limiting beliefs.
Yeah.
They're not, and they're not ready to fly. They don't know what's available to them. You know what I mean? And even if it's not ready, I think what needs to happen is you just need to just jump. You just need to just jump off the cliff.
Yeah. Let it go.
And see if you can fly. And you'll never know if you can unless you.
I read that thing like 7 times last night. 7. I was like, oh, there's got to be a comma somewhere. I got that. Is that a comma or a semicolon? Like that's where I was, and then I was just like, you know what? Fuck it, and then I just hit it.
But it's exactly what your thing was saying. It's like 1 foot in front of the other, and then 1 step, 2 step, and then it's 3 step, 4 step, and then before you know it, you're doing it. And you didn't realize that you're doing it, but you're just doing it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you can't use my stuff against me, guy. I was just watching YouTube and about the law and stuff. Don't use I plead the 5th. You fucker. But man, that's something I want to do a little bit more of, because like you say, people have this, it's like when I say to you all the time, "Man, you're the most creative guy I know," but then it's also you do what you do in your creativity, right?
And you do, and
right, because some people it blows some, like I know I sent to you the other day, this is the best story I've ever done on Instagram when I did the Che post, the you and Che post back to back.
Yeah.
But even that, people are like, how do you do that? I'm like, how do I do what? I was like, you have a song, you have lyrics, and then you have a song, and then it works with the picture. And I'm like, yeah. All right. And they're like, how do you come up with that? I'm like, I don't know. Like, I see the picture, or I hear the song, and then I go find a picture, and then it matches, and it's all good. And they're like, I don't know how you do that. And it's just like, I don't know how you draw fucking bubble letters, guy. I don't know how to write bubble letters. I don't know how to do a proper stick man, right? But I can come up with a caption or a song to any picture that I'm putting out, or write a little thing or with words or some shit. So it's just weird when people look at people and try to put them in a box of creativity. Because look at me, I say, no, I'm not creative. And I'm like, you're the most creative person I know. And I'm like, I'm not creative. But apparently, I guess there's some creativity in me. So
when you say people look at people and try to put them in a box, it again brings me back to the Truman Show. Right? And this man has been born in a box. He's been born in a box. And his, as a youngster, he just has an exploratory mind. He wants to venture off to a place called Fiji. Yet he's just lived in his entire life in this circumference, and everybody around him is placed to limit him from thinking anything bigger than where he is.
Yeah, just no. No.
And
No.
he struggled. Yes, no, exactly. But he struggles with the idea that there's not more for him out there. He knows there's more for him out there,
Mm-hmm.
but then the constant limiting beliefs of his wife,
Mm-hmm.
the constant limiting belief of his friends, and even when he sneaks away from them to go and explore,
Yeah.
the system is set up to stop him, but in a way to not make it seem as if they're obviously trying to stop him.
Yeah.
And he's just there like,
Yeah. It's crazy, right? It's crazy.
it just reminds me of the way this life is, like just how systems is set up to kind of stop you from being something greater than you are without it actually looking obvious, you know?
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything against you.
Yes.
Doesn't look like but there's always something. And this is why you need to push your perspective.
Yes.
But it's true, man. But that's all that blog's about. It's just keep fucking going, no matter what anybody tells you, no matter what you're supposed to be, whatever you should be doing. All you can do, all right, here I am right now. And you take another step, here I am right now. And how do I deal with this? Here I am right now. How do I deal with that? And then you just end up dealing with shit. And then it's normal, like I said. So I'm happy that you took the time to read it. So I appreciate that. We'll see where that goes. I'll try to see if I can pump some more out.
Well, yeah, keep going, man. Keep going. 'Cause I think the more you pump out, the more you're gonna be able to pump out. Because then it's gonna get the engine rolling.
Yeah. It'd be funny. Let me tell you how many blogs I have sitting there right now. So I have, watch this, drafts. I have 14 drafts.
14 drafts.
14 drafts.
Yeah, you're a thinker, huh? You could think a lot, huh?
Yeah, but then it just, look, this one's one line, but it's a draft. Look at this. This one's called One Team, One Dream. Starts talking about basketball. It's great. Anyways, we'll get there.
Wow. 14 potential thoughts.
I almost have more fucking drafts than fucking blogs, yo. I don't know, 29 blogs, 16 or 14 drafts.
Well, maybe you should have blog day.
I'll just spit them all out.
No, not spit them all out, but a day that you spit out a blog.
Oh, true that.
Just like how when we had pizza in the break room as a concept, and we didn't even have a name for it then. We're gonna do something, right? We didn't even have a name for it yet, but we had it as a concept that we're gonna do this thing, and we didn't do it until we said, all right, Tuesday 9:30.
Tuesday 9:30, and look at us now.
And now look at us. Yeah. So imagine you just get yourself a blog day, and imagine where you'd be.
At least a writing day. See, look, that was
limiting.
See, that was limiting. See, look.
Yes. Exactly. Yes.
Long blog, short blog. Just got a blog. All right, I can do
that. It's the day that you put it out.
That's what she said.
Where is that emote? Yeah.
Well,
that's what she said.
I don't know, man. You make the emotes, man.
It's there, bro.
Huh?
I sent it to you. Yeah, man.
Oh, all those are supposed to be uploaded?
No, don't have to be all of them, but that what she said is there.
Where is that? Is that in an email? Or was that in a thing?
Check your what's it called? Maybe your WhatsApp.
My WhatsApp?
In a Google Drive folder.
Google Drive. Or
Google
WhatsApp.
Drive.
I saw them the other. Okay, these are all. Oh, they won't be there tonight, but okay. We're gonna pop some new emotes up.
That's what she said. Did I use it wrong?
We're
gonna pop some new emotes up. That's what she said.
I mean,
this guy's bastardizing the whole thing.
Depending on what the emote is, I guess you can pop it up.
Yeah.
Jet. All right, what do we got? What do we got later on? What do we have? So I got to pull my notes up here real quick. I don't even know if there are people here again, but we're going to tell the people a couple of things. Few things. So for the people that might only have the time to see Cold Pizza in the morning, we would like to shout out that this weekend, Sunday, June the 26th, Couture Life will be having a boat ride. This boat ride is called Drift. On this boat ride will be DJs, DJ Ron C and Roots Redemption. Get your tickets at couturelife.ca/events and be there or be fucking square because this boat is going to be litty. Don't be fucking late. The boat takes off at 2 o'clock.
2 p.m.
If at 2 o'clock, maybe like at 2:10, right? You see some rowdy guy talking to this guy saying like, yo, DJs are on the boat, music's playing, you're here, I'm here, let we go. That'll be me screaming at people. So don't be fucking late because he doesn't like it when I get on his case. I want to be on the water. I don't want to be in the parking lot. I'll be there in time to parking lot pimp. I got that all taken care of. I just don't want to spend too much time parking lot pimping. I want to be on the fucking water. So don't be.
Find T Dot Hot Shot in the parking lot. Let him introduce you to a little bit of the libations that are available.
All right. So that's that. Tomorrow on the Boom Boom chat room, Kid Ballistic, DJ J, and DJ D Money. That's it for now. Later on, guys, 9:30 p.m. is the big show. The big show, Pizza in the Break Room live. Oh shit, I'm not
big show,
that, yo, because then we're gonna start with all that comparison stuff that we talked about. Ruin my happiness,
yo. Funny enough, yo, during Cream's game on Sunday, the man did some sick baseline spin move, and then like everybody jumped on him, and he got up and like got through it, and like 6 guys, and then he's like this, and all the crowd was booing him. He's like, walk up, bang, bang, bang. The crowd, I'm like, yo, this guy should put it on a big show.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, big show, 9:30 p.m. We've had a lot of guests lately. We've had a lot of guests, but tonight just us, yo, just us and y'all. We're gonna get litty and talk about some things. We took a couple of notes for the show later on this evening. So we'll get into some of the things that we talked about. We'll get into our weekend. We'll get into our situation over at Couture and talk the things as we learned from Priscilla last week, right? Talk the things. So that's what's up.
Yeah, Priscilla was dope last week.
So it was nice last week. It was a good episode for reals, yo, for really, yo. Yeah.
All right, y'all. Well, thank you so much for joining us in Cold Pizza.
We'll find out who's here.
We'll see y'all tonight.
Where are we going?
9:30 p.m.
What time? What's her name's not on? Mimi's not on. So we got M. Lewis, or we're gonna go to Omanaya today, and then they can go into Drew. How about that? Let's do that. Let's go to DJ. Raid, and then Omanaya. All right, y'all. So anybody that's here, thank you for being here. Miss Sylvia, Denise JoJo's, and Mr. Fantastic's birthday party is on July the 17th.
Okay.
As you're asking. So now I see that there's people here. So thank you, everybody, for being here.
Who we got in there?
Who do we got in here? We got Denise JoJo, Howdy Fave.
LL
Cool J is we got another TV viewer. We got Asuka Makasa.
What up with you?
Foxy G. Good morning,
G.
Foxy.
What up with you?
Thank you for being here, Foxy. Miss Sylvia and Serelna, something like that. Anyways, if y'all are here, thank you very much for being here. Hang on for DJ Omanai. He's part of the crew for what is it? The Good Morning Mix show, or at least it goes on before Drew, so you can start there and then see Drew at 9 o'clock for all the game shows. Channel Points Lottery, yo. Anyways, peace out, guys.
Thank you, Erlna.
We'll see you guys this evening. Hope you all have a wonderful Tuesday. Big it up.
Peace out.
We're out.
It's like that, y'all. And that's the way
Where
it
is-
is.
Where's my?
Huh.
There's Chrome. There's my Chrome.